Hi everyone, it's Desiree, and I am here with a rubber stamp tapestry design team project. And for today, we're going to make a Father's Day card, and we're going to be using the Beer Garden peg stamp set. I think this is absolutely adorable with the little tiny beer mugs and the pretzels and the hops and all of that fun stuff. So these are the peg stamps that are in this set. You can see the pretzels, the hops, the mug, and then mini hops. That's what we'll call those. So as always, remember with peg stamps, you have a registry, and that just tells you how it's going to stamp if you have that registry towards you. So this is how that will look so that you know as you're turning it how it's going to go down onto your paper. So what I want to do, I want to get my sentiment down. Now this is a sentiment pack from Rubber Stamp Tapestry as well. I love the handwritten look and the big letters of the sentiments, and then we go into some formal fonts and then some small, I love this one, your favorite child, some formal fonts when it comes to this set, and it's simply called Mom and Dad, so it's perfect for Mother's and Father's Day. So the first thing that I want to do is I'm going to take my cardstock. This is a piece of Nina Solar White, and I'm going to put that in here. And I want to stamp the Father's Day first, and I'm going to be using a black ink for that. And I'm going to set that down towards the bottom. And I'm going to center it as best as I can. And this is going to be a very, very simple card. Nothing too magical or anything like that. So I'm going to grab my black ink, which of course I cannot find. Here we go. This is the first one that I saw. This is my ink on 3. Since that's a new stamp, I'm just going to tap it just a little bit to prime it. And I'll stamp this a couple times. Get that down. Okay, we're going to go for number 3. Third time's a charm, right? Because I want to have a really good, deep impression for this. Wipe off the stamp. And now I want to set the happy, but I want that to actually sit just above it. And I want that Y to go between the S and the D, and I kind of want it to, like, you know, go down into a Father's Day, because then I always got a good border going around there. Let's see if we can get this. And got that one in 2 tries. Okay. So now that I've got the sentiment down, now what I want to do is, and again, it's very simple stamping here. So there's not going to be a lot, but I have some of my Gina K. I have warm cocoa, I have honey mustard, and I have fresh asparagus and jelly bean green. So let's see, let's take the jelly bean green, and I want to stamp that right here. And then I'm looking, I want to come in I'm going to come in with this one, and you can see I'm going upside down with them. So I'm going to put that there, and I want to put that there because I don't want to lose the mini. And let's see, for this golden yellow, the honey mustard, that's what I want to do the beer mug in. So I'm going to get that one there. And I think I'm also going to stamp that one here. We're going to bring that down just a little bit and make that a little bit darker. And of course we've got to have pretzels. So I'm going to come in with the pretzels. I want that to sit here. And then actually, I think I'm going to do another cluster here, and I'm going to turn it just a little bit. And I'm going to bring that down, and no, I think I'm going to like that right there. No, I need one more. So I think I'm going to take that, and I'm going to put that right there. Okay. So you can see very, very simple stamping. Nothing to, I mean, now these would make a great border as well. So I think what I am going to do next is I'm going to come in with this light color. And I think I'm going to grab my blending brushes because I don't want it too dark. I want to make sure I go light, which we all know how that'll work. So I'm going to come in around the edge. And I have it on my finger somewhere. Oh my goodness. Which is okay. We do not throw the card away. Keep on going. I need my sand eraser. And thank goodness I found that. Let's see if we can, what I'm going to do is I want to see if I can soften those up a little bit. Just to get those out of there. But you know what? If we can't, they're going to stay. And it's all going to be good. And we'll hide those. Now I know how I did it. And we'll come around. So this is almost, well, it is. It's adding a frame around the piece. And then I'm going to come in with a darker brown as well, just to give it that edge. Now I have some mats set up for this as well. Next I'll use the cocoa. And again, just to darken up that edge just a little bit more. So we have that. All right, so let's create our first border. So I'm using a black one first. Because the sentiments are black, so we can only highlight those. And then I'm going to put them on a piece of craft. Get that centered. And I have my card base ready here. I'll set this down. So I have that. So how could we hide those two? See, I got a little to, no, oops. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I know what I'm going to do. Let's grab a piece of black cardstock. Clean off that stamp. And then I'm going to pull in the favorite sentiment that I love. I love sarcastic sentiments. I think they are great. I think they work very well. Let's see if I can get that straight. Right down there on the bottom. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna lift this up. Going to put that right there. Close that down. And I'm going to heat set this. I'm going to use some white embossing powder. And I'm going to use my Simon Says Fine Detail White. If I can find my, I found it. All right, and I'll be right back after we heat set this. Here we go. Going to remove the powder. I just use a microfiber cloth and I just lightly rub back and forth, and that takes all of the powder away. Now we need to cut this. Let's see if I get this straight, because I doubt it. So I'm going to go down a quarter this way. And then if I go there, cutting that. If I go there, I'm actually using my cutter to help guide me and keep it straight, because I do want this to be just a little bit thicker than normal. I didn't want to cut that close. And you'll see why, because I can take this right up onto the edge. Now, the beauty of that is I can. So, at this point, my scissors are going to come in. And I'm going to come in this way. And I'm going to come right down the sentiment. And I'm going to come right down again. There we go. So now when I put that right there, and I like the way that's going to hang off of that edge, I'm now covering that, and it gives me a chance to add dimension, because we always have to use and add dimension to our cards. So I'm just going to pop some double-sided foam squares. And then we're going to place this, not upside down. Almost. I almost did it upside down. Okay. So I'm going to set that right there. And that is our card for today. So you see, we have a little bit of boo-boos. We can just cover them up. But I love that. Your favorite child. Happy Father's Day. So I think that's really cute. Now what we can do here, I mean, you can leave them like this, but we can even have some more fun by adding some strings that come down to connect these. Do that, and then I'll have those there, and I'll have that coming down like that, and we'll have that there. There, we just added some touches with some doodles. We love doodling. Doodling's awesome. So I do hope you enjoyed this project for a Father's Day card. It's very simple. It's easy to make. Just make sure your fingers don't go into the ink like mine did, because that's just me. I'm a messy crafter. I like to get into my work, which makes us get creative on how we can just keep going. So, as always, the products that I used will be listed down below in the video description. If you're on a mobile device, make sure you hit that arrow on the right hand side, on just below the video that you've just watched. Make sure you hit that and you'll see it expand. If you're on your computer, just look below your video again that you just watched and hit that show more, and you will see all of the links to the products that I used in today's project. If you have any questions, please make sure you leave those down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I hope everyone is enjoying their day. Continue to stay safe and healthy as we continue through this journey as well. But remember what's most important for me. Always be creative. Take care. Till next time.